to the channel. Today I'm doing a little garden update and to show you kind of where we are. There's some work that needs to happen in the garden. Some of the weeds and grass have been growing through and I haven't pulled them out in about 2 weeks now, so I'm going to be putting down some more cardboard newspaper to hopefully get rid of those and just refresh it a little bit. So here's what it's looking like. So the marigolds have grown so much, but as you can see, we have weeds growing through. These areas were the smaller pieces of cardboard, and I realize now I should have been more careful there with the overlapping. Here, I believe it was right here, I lost the marigold, so kinda in the hole where that was, have a lot of weeds coming through. That Celosia, I think it's dead. It never really grew. It was the shortest one, never really grew much past what it was when I planted it. Something ate all the leaves off of it, and then it was gone. But these, look at that. They've grown so much in a month's time. And this one, the color on this, can't get over that. Let's see. And here are the hostas, or one of the hostas that I planted. These have been struggling. Can't figure out what it is that's snacking on these, but every time a new leaf has popped up, it's basically been mowed down. Started treating with neem oil and BT, and it looks like that may be working. Fingers crossed. So another hosta, you see the grass and weeds around that. The Invincibelle ruby hydrangeas are looking really good. They've had some of the same issues with pests. See, the new leaves have holes, so I started treating and looks like it may be working, and I'm so excited to see these little blooms starting. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. And look at the fact that those are already pink. Gives me hope that these will actually be the ruby color. But they've grown a ton since I planted those. Again, they've been in here for a month. And all the light green growth is new growth. And I didn't expect any blooms this year. But looks like we're gonna have some, so that's exciting. And then all my daylilies, shockingly, haven't grown much. They've all sprouted these short new leaves. They look really green and healthy, but they pretty much have stayed like that, which I think these are coming out. Anyway, I have some different plans for things that are perennials that I want here. So the daylilies may be coming out, all if not most of them. And then finally on this side, trailing vinca. I bought this pot before I actually started planting the garden bed itself, so I was just trying to figure out what to do so late in the season. Everybody was saying, you know, from what I read, that July was much too late to plant anything, which I recognize that I made it harder on myself by planting in the middle of summer when it, you know, we were having triple-digit days some days. But this has been hit and miss. Like right now it's looking pretty good. We have some blooms on top, but some days it's really droopy. I've been watering it daily and fertilizing, so I don't know kind of what causes that cycle. And here is the other trailing vinca. I love the color on this one. So beautiful. And this one always looks a little better than the light pink and white one, so I'm not really sure. And here you see the Hosta. Like, these just all of a sudden decided they were going to go ahead and start to come out, and I'm really excited about that because they didn't do anything for a good long while. There's another one. So yeah, you see I have some exposed cardboard in some areas, all the weeds, and I'm believing this has started happening as some of the runners would come out between or from the edges of the cardboard, and I would pull them. I was creating holes in the cardboard because it's soft, it's wet and breaking down, which would then leave more opportunity for things to grow through. So the goal is to take care of that today and get my drip irrigation set up, which I'm also really excited about because I come out and water every single day. It's been so hot. And here's the left garden bed, still looking pretty good. Haven't had the same, I don't know what's been, I don't know if y'all can see those holes, something's digging in there, but I don't know really what the difference is, but I haven't had the same issues with the weeds growing through, so on this side, and probably, like I said, because I manipulate things more on the right side, and there are more holes because there are more plants, so more opportunities for things to grow through. These Coleus, oh my goodness, they have gotten so much bigger in just a month's time, and they're just so beautiful. It's one of my favorite plants that I chose. The Invincibelle hydrangea, I know, is going to be my favorite. That's the one I'm most excited about, but as far as showing off right now, these are doing it. My brother-in-law said these look like what's his name? Audrey too, from excuse me, from Little Shop of Horrors, and now I can't unsee it. And what I believe to be, what I've been told, are azalea bushes, and also my picture of this app identifies these as Satsuki Azaleas, so I don't know what else they could be. Never seen them in bloom, but they're looking so good. I'm so glad I decided to keep these. Originally these were all coming out. I was getting rid of all of these, but the only reason I kept them was because I didn't know what I wanted to do in this flower bed. So I didn't want it to be empty, and I just went ahead and planted these back in from the right garden bed to take up the space in the meantime. And they're beautiful. The color on this is just wow. And I think the fact that I'm caring for them and watching them grow has given me a new appreciation for them also, which I couldn't even tell before that they were even in the garden bed on the right side, because They were so covered up by the overgrowth of the lilies and the the irises and the daylilies and the weeds. So there's not much for me to do other than, you know, clean out some of these leaves and stuff. And I don't know how much of that I'm going to do today. In here, because I didn't do anything with the very front of the bed, I do have grass growing through in these areas, so we'll see. I'm going to work on the right side first, and we'll see what I get to today on the left side.
Persian rose, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought you was Persian love. Are we turning up, or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time. No party, I don't just wanna chill with you. Oh no, I wanna turn up on. I wanna turn you on. I wanna let you. That's the least I'ma do. Ooh, fuck, I look like I don't wanna chill. I'm kissing you, I want you to feel it. Feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Can you feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Ooh, fuck, I look like I don't wanna chill. I'm kissing you, I want you to feel it. Feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Can you feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Oh, feel me, babe. Can you feel me, babe? Feel me, babe. Can you feel me, babe? Oh, feel me, babe. Can you feel me, babe? 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 Feel me, babe. No party, I don't just wanna chill with you. Oh no, I wanna turn up on. I wanna turn you on. I wanna let you. That's the least I'ma do. Ooh, fuck, I look like I don't wanna chill. I'm kissing you, I want you to feel it. Feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Can you feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Ooh, fuck, I look like I don't wanna chill. I'm kissing you, I want you to feel it. Feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Can you feel it, baby, can you feel me, babe? Feel me, babe. Can you feel me, babe? Feel me, babe. Can you feel me, babe?
Okay, so this is what it's looking like now. I got all the weeds that I saw anyway. Are the weeds ever all really gone? I got them all pulled out. So, of course, this was the area that was the worst. So, I redid all the cardboard and mulch here, and it looks beautiful again. You see, I missed some areas back there with exposed cardboard, so I'm gonna drop some mulch on top of those. I am gonna water everything in, but my drip irrigation system will be here later today. So this evening I'll be setting that up, and that's when I'll water everything in that I just did to keep it all in place. Thank you guys for following along with me today. The garden has come along so nicely in just a month's time. I'm so proud of myself that mostly kept things alive. There were a couple casualties, but I'm sure that's to be expected, especially with me being a brand new gardener. I've been a gardener for a whole month. Hopefully this go round with the newspaper and the cardboard will mostly kill out what's remaining, so I won't have so many weeds. I know it'll always be a case where I'm pulling something, but it's really those runners that are giving me the harder time because they're not easy to pull completely out. So hopefully this will kind of take care of that, and I won't have to do it again and just can spot weed as normal. I didn't get around to getting the leaves out of the left garden bed today. It got pretty hot. I was in mostly shade, thankfully, but it got pretty hot, and I think I'm gonna call it a day, at least until the drip irrigation system is delivered from Amazon. So I will post another video of that whole setup. Thanks again, y'all, for sticking with me for this 1 month garden update. It's been going really well. I'm super happy and can't wait to see what the future holds. If you don't want to miss the drip irrigation video that's coming out soon, please do like and subscribe and hit that bell notification. There will be tons more to come, including all the work that's going on inside our 1966 fixer-upper. So see you next time.
No, I really can't complain. Everything is straight. I've been